Yo, what's going on?
Welcome back to the Icebreaker podcast.
Why are you clapping?
Because no one else is going to do it for us.
True. Fair.
Hey! Alright, welcome back to the... I started that and didn't even finish it. Welcome back to the Icebreaker podcast, everybody. I wish I could ask them how their week's been, but, you know, let us know in the comments how your week's been. Yeah. Jack, how you going, man?
I'm good.
What's going on?
Not much, man. I actually have got a lot going on.
Yeah? You okay?
You know, uni and stuff.
Feeling alright?
Just
Yeah. How's uni going?
yeah, it's going good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, but last night I had a bit of a break from all the uni stuff. Went out to a comedy show, which was cool.
Nice.
Went and saw TMG, or
Tiny Meat Gang.
yes, better known as Tiny Meat Gang.
Yes.
Actually, I've recently discovered it's actually called Toward Your Goals.
Oh.
It's actually not, but they were saying someone got it tattooed on their finger, and they told their mum that that's what it meant, towards my goals.
Oh my god.
I'm like, hey, that's kind of smart.
I mean, they pulled it off, so
Yeah.
they can't really do much. So who is TMG or Tiny
Meat
Dick Gang comprised of?
It's Cody Ko and Noel Miller. They're from YouTube. You can look them up.
They're the YouTube
They're
boys.
huge. Yeah. Yeah, they were really funny.
Yeah, give us the rundown.
They didn't really do any of their songs, which kind of sucked. But
because they've done songs with like Vanos and stuff.
Yeah, and like they've actually got some pretty fire songs.
Yeah, well, I rate the one that they did with Vanos. I actually thought it was pretty good. I thought it was funny.
But they did like some unreleased stuff, and
yeah,
it was really funny. It was apparently their biggest show that they've ever done. So
well, that's nice.
Cool
Always
to be a
nice
part
to
of
be.
that.
Yeah.
And we saw Max Mofo there.
Yeah, nice.
And his crew. So
good
that was
boy,
pretty
good
cool.
boy.
And I also saw another YouTuber there, Caden McDonald. He's like a AFL YouTuber. Goes for the D's, so we just chatted everything Melbourne.
Poor bloke.
Yeah, I know.
That's alright. I can't say it.
Yeah, Sydney, lol.
Anyway. We're not going to become a footy podcast again this week. Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the near future.
Yeah. Footy podcast, baby. Footy podcast.
Anyways.
Yeah. Was that like, because you originally thought it was going to be an
I thought
actual
it was going to be
concert,
like a little bit of music with comedy and all that kind of stuff.
but you thought it was mostly going to be music.
Well, I didn't think it was mostly going to be music, but I did think they were going to perform their songs.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
But you were pleasantly surprised and
yeah, it was really
like,
funny, man. Like, great stuff. So
worth the money?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. Yeah. And we like got really, really good seats too, so
Oh, that's good.
that was awesome.
That's really good to hear. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
yeah. I was at the Palais as well, so
Ooh, yeah,
nice
the
venue.
Palais Theatre is really nice. That's the one across from Luna Park, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice theatre. You know, like, Oscar, my brother, I don't think it really matters. They do their school concerts there now. They do their school concerts
Bro, we used to do our school concerts
at
like
Mentone Girls Grammar.
yeah, it's like
We literally used to do it.
upgrade.
Yeah, the Palais Theatre. Are you kidding me? What is this friggin' what's that thing called that Tom Holland did? What is it? What's that play called? It's like a musical.
Oh, I don't know anything about his
Something Elliot.
Billy Elliot.
Yeah, Billy Elliot. What is this? Billy Elliot?
Yeah.
These kids, they're doing like school concerts there at the Palais Theatre, like this big
I feel like they
theatre room.
I feel like they do like better
Yeah.
better like higher quality
Oh, dude.
now.
Like we
from when we were in primary school.
So like I remember the last school concert I went to was maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I go in there and like some of them got like headsets and stuff and they're like they're doing it properly.
Yeah.
And some of them have like they're wired. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
kids are like 10,
I know,
9,
12. Yeah.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Yeah.
What the heck's going? And it's combined as well, so it's for like the whole.
It's
school.
not like junior school.
Yeah,
senior
so they just do it
school,
in one because I think some parents felt like they were being like the parents with like a wider gap between siblings were getting like ripped off. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah, that school has gone. Except for the concerts, clearly, because
Yeah.
they're Billy Elliot this Billie Eilish.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking Billy Elliot.
Yeah, our school concerts were like your classic we need you to go and get a green long sleeve and put a reflective tape strip on them.
I can 100% bet too now that they provide the costumes.
I think we've had to bring some things like a feather. Right?
Yeah.
A feather.
Yeah. No, because I remember we had to actually
we had to make some of our costumes.
Yeah, and we had to actually pay for them to hire the costumes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh.
Dude, just put it in the school fee. Also, their camps now are so much better.
Oh, I can imagine.
Also, they removed year 3 camp though. That's one sucky thing. So it's
only 4, 5, and 6?
It's just a school sleepover, for year 3.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Although I gotta say, from years 1, 2, and prep, their sleepovers were lit. I mean, I was only there for year 2, so I came for a full year. I came for a full year, yeah.
Dude, it's a lifetime's worth of pleasure.
My first full year at Chelt Primary was year 2, so that was the first time I got to experience what they were putting on. So
yeah,
but I remember that was cool. I remember year 5 we had to do the cardboard, the homeless sleepover. That was lit.
That was fire.
That was lit.
Yeah, you know what we did for mine?
I was so cold that night though.
Yeah, I want to talk about this and then I want to quickly jump back to school concerts.
Yeah,
but my dad was all on getting me comfort.
Yeah.
So we did mine. Mine was a good old coffin shape, but it was big enough for me to just I can roll over and stuff.
Yeah.
And Dad was like, "Oh, yeah, let's do this." So we made the general shape, and then he got foam and put it at the bottom of my box, and then put cardboard over the foam, so I had a soft cardboard bed.
Yeah.
And then we put a pillow in because we were allowed to bring a pillow and a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
And then mine just closed over, and I just
mine was just I
also brought a cap gun because I was that'd be so funny, and then I got it confiscated. They're like, "You can't have that there. It's a weapon." I was like, "It's a cap gun. It's a cap gun. What are we gonna do? Scare someone to death?" Oh, the old canteen lady, yeah, sure. But yeah, so our school concerts, they were so corny. I think everyone's school concerts were corny. Would you agree?
Yeah, but I gotta say, one of the proudest moments of my life ever.
Oh Lord.
Was in year 2. I got the lead role for the concert.
Oh yeah, because sometimes they bring
concert.
because they bring in the juniors to do the head. Yeah.
Well, no, it was the junior concert, but yeah, the year 2s because they're the oldest. They get the lead parts. In year 6, you get the parts, whatever. Yeah. And I got the lead role, man. I was the lead person, and then my parents are like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna actually go on a holiday, and you're gonna have to miss it."
What?
So someone else got my part. And yeah, it was.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was.
Now I understand why you didn't dap me.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
That sucks so bad. Yeah, not gonna lie, I always remember missing out on school concerts, or I'm not throwing shade here, but I remember family members missing my school concerts because they're "Oh, we're going camping," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Did you ever or I'll miss a certain thing?
What was your roles in the year 6 one?
The year 6 one, I was one of the Beatles. I was Roy Orbison, and it's so dumb. They got me to run around during an Elvis song. I'm like, dude, this isn't my song. I'm dying. But I just remember they gave me a big coat, glasses, a wig, and that was it for Roy Orbison. And I had a guitar or something. And there was a bunch of people dressed up as dogs running around. Yeah, because the song I was running around to is "You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time."
Which, came back later on in life. That's some beats.
What? What are we...
Hound dog.
Oh.
Anyway, that's...
Hound dog, yeah! You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Oh, yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird. They made you dance to that because that's Elvis.
Yeah, it's an Elvis song. Who was... someone was dressed up as Elvis and it was the most awkward...
group of people?
No, it was just an awkward confrontation because
right.
I don't think I clicked with the person that was Elvis.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I'm running around, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog," and I'm running through the dogs and stuff, and then the dogs go off stage, and then I'm like, "Hey, it's Elvis." I
had possibly the worst role.
Oh yeah, who were you?
I was an alien for that Aretha. Aretha Franklin. That one where it's "I said now go." walk out the door. That one.
Oh yeah.
Is that I Will Survive?
I think so.
Yeah, I was an alien.
I will survive. Hey.
And I was also Paul Anka.
Who the hell is that?
Exactly. I got the worst roles.
Wait, which Beatle was I? Like, because I can't remember the Beatles' names. I can't
There's
remember.
Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney,
Dude, I think I was Paul McCartney.
John Lennon,
Oh.
and no one knows the fourth one.
No, I was John Lennon. I was John Lennon because I had like really long hair and shit.
Nice, you made Imagine. And you also got... Didn't you get shot or some shit? Probably.
No, I want to get shot.
I don't.
I know, like I don't know, in the arm. But do you ever like wonder what it feels like to get shot or like tased?
I
want to get tased.
We're straying away from the
Yeah,
topic,
we are.
which is concerts.
Like, just a quick example of like the corny stuff that we did, like in the school concerts. We did Flash Gordon.
Oh yeah.
And just like a few things. We had our costumes. We were dressed up as characters from Star Trek.
And if
there was Spock involved.
And if anyone's ever seen Flash Gordon, you know that it's separate from
Flash.
the superhero Flash.
And the main focal point of the performance was
a
someone
kid.
dressed as the Flash. DC, the Flash. Running around going, Flash! Ah!
Whilst we were dressed up as people from Star Trek.
And I
made
remember,
no
like,
sense.
I remember during rehearsal, we'd just be like, Flash Gordon approaching, open fire! And then it was like, use something to bring back his body. And like, me, Damon, you, and all that just like lost it every time. To bring back his body. Oh man, the things you used to laugh at. Oh, dude, we still laugh at dumb stuff. But yeah, oh man. Yeah, school concerts were a time. Like, what? I swear we did. We did a finale song with like the whole year level. J Ho.
Oh my god.
J Ho. I can't remember the lyrics.
I remember year four. We did. Year 4.
It was like a jazz one. Or like a...
No, I thought year 4 was the one when we had like Tarzan and all that.
Yeah, I do remember
and we had
that.
those little things.
I can't remember, but all I know is that there was a...
Which again I missed.
And all that jazz. That one? We did that one.
Oh, that was year 5.
And all that jazz.
Yeah, that was year 5.
Yeah, J-Ho was year 6 for us.
Remember when we did... Oh, I don't know. You didn't do it, but I did.
Yeah.
The Michael Jackson part. There was one in every concert.
Yeah, they did. Like, every year, they got some dude to come... Every year... they got someone to come in and teach kids like the Michael Jackson, like some Michael Jackson dances.
Yeah.
And there was like Bad, Smooth Criminal. And I got in and did it for like a week. And then I was like, stuff this. I can't be stuffed. Like, and they were trying to teach, he was trying to teach everyone to do like the moonwalk and stuff. But there was no one except for like one kid each year that could do it.
Yeah, there was always that one like
Yeah.
show off kid. And I'm like, yeah.
The girl can do the moonwalk. Like, yeah, good on you. You can slide backwards with your feet. Cool. Do you want a medal? I hope you turn white-black too.
Did you ever, like, I remember when I was in primary school, I used to...
Well, they made us do the haka as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they brought in Damon's, like, older cousin. Why do I keep pointing at you?
Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't in charge of it.
Yeah.
No, I remember, I used to do choir in primary school, but, like, the only reason I used to do it is because we used to have a performance at Southland.
Yeah.
Like, out the front of Maya every year. And then afterwards, like, they're like, oh, you can get lunch in the food court if you want.
Yep.
And so everyone joined the choir. I remember, because I was the one in primary school that had, like, so many friends. Like, I had you guys were, like, a separate group to the guys that...
Yeah, I came in year 3 and had no friends, and little blonde kid was like, hand me my friend.
And, like, one week I'd play, like, footy, and then the next week I'd play with, like, you guys. Anyway, and then I remember, like, telling everyone, I'm like, oh yeah, we went to Southland and we got Macca's, and they're like,
it's like, oh, what?
you got Macca's? I was like, yeah, and then literally, like, 2 weeks later, everyone just rocked up, and I was like, it's crazy what people that age will do for Maccas.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Actually, I can't even remember if this was year 7 or if this was in primary school. But I remember joining choir, and I was on the train to the city. Must have been year 7.
Yeah, I don't think you would have been catching the train to the city in primary school. Okay, so
year 7, like, different choir story.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have been there then.
Yeah, obviously. Different choir story, like my choir story. What the hell is this?
What, was this at Chelsea?
Yeah. So we're on the train, and, you know, we went there and we performed at, what's it called? We performed at where Fed Square was. It was inside a big building with a stand and everything. It was like, oh, this is cool. This is very professional. And, you know, we got a bit of food. We got some, like, Slurpees because there was a 7-Eleven, which is now gone, sadly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get on the train to go back. And just as we leave Flinders, I'm sitting, like, the left of my face is, like, up against the wall. And just in front of the train wall is the window of the train. And there's a little girl and her mum sitting in front of me. And we're all just, you know, we all just sit on the train with the teachers and whatever. And I just see this rock hit the window. And the whole window shatters right next to my head. Just goes.
Oh my gosh!
And you just hear some dude yelling out from the side of the train. I'm like, what the hell? And so this poor little girl is like traumatized because this window is just shattered onto her.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting. I'm safe. Yeah. So I'm like, damn. You got Maccas and love, and I got rocks and Slurpees.
Was it like someone that was watching the performance was like, you guys fucking suck, and like threw the rock in the window?
Boo, you guys suck.
Yeah.
Wow, they really transitioned from throwing tomatoes to rocks at trains.
Dude, I remember like my whole incentive for doing choir
just to get out of stuff and get reward
was like getting days off and like Maccas and all that kind of stuff.
Well, in year 9, when I came to St. James, like I joined the choir with Jack immediately.
Yeah, and we did all these performances.
Yeah,
like
we didn't have to sit in the regular crowd for the assemblies. We'd sit up
for
on the
masses
top row
and all that kind of stuff.
God. Yeah, we didn't even end up going to mass in year 11 and 12. We just sat up at the stairs. That was a good time. I wonder if that door is still ruined.
Yeah, Lockie peeled wood off the door.
You wouldn't think it's possible, but I peeled a door.
Yeah, you peeled the wood off the door until the little honeycomb shit was showing.
I think I put a hole in that door eventually.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Whoa. Just bash my mic. Yeah.
And they say you didn't give that school anything.
Yeah.
You left them with a memory of half a door. Anyways.
Yeah, so like we would just join school choir, and I think what we could take away from this, school choir and school performance is like the best way to get out of stuff.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, like, Lockie, you have to come out of this part of English in like year 4, and it's like you've got to come rehearse your role.
Yeah.
Or in year 6, like when you had the big roles, they'd take you out of like a whole day, and they'd be like, you need to rehearse your Beatles theme. I'm like, yes!
Or like in year 7 and 8 and 9.
They always had the wooden guitars.
When we had like actual plays and stuff in year 7, 8 and 9.
Oh yeah,
production. Literally like whole days would be spent just you rehearsing.
Oh, dude, whole weeks.
Yeah, literally.
Whole weeks.
Like I missed so much school because of that, and like part of me wishes I did it.
I miss so much school, and I miss school just for that, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah.
Like I actually wish I could go back and do more production.
Remember when we had those days, like
remember when we had those days?
What was it? SIS?
Oh
yeah. SIS performance, like music, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, I do remember SIS music, choir and hip hop.
Yeah. I remember like one year we did the choir and we're like, oh, this is cool. And then like the next year we're like, oh, we don't really want to sing. So we decided to do hip hop.
Yeah, no, I remember you dared me. You're like, oh, I dare you to do hip hop. I'll do it. Oh, you're like, I'll do it if you do it. And I was like, yeah, you know what, stuff it, why not? And that's as far as we'll go with that story.
Yeah, well, actually, I got some things to say about that.
Oh, Jesus. Just hit it. Hit me with it.
Oh, I was going to say, I remember when we got there and the people teaching the
class. Yeah, the instructors
Lockie was like,
really
dude,
hot.
she's so hot.
Yeah.
And then there was this other dude that was with him, and then I remember them just roasting me for like what music I liked. And I was like, wow.
Oh, Aussie rap. And you were just like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met some other people there. So, yeah.
Yeah. Lockie's got some memories there.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good on you. Yeah. That's, yeah.
I just said he's got some memories.
Yeah.
Say,
Doritos.
Lockie can never eat Doritos again now.
No, I've shoveled so many Doritos.
Yeah.
Shoveled so many Doritos.
Well, man, this was like supposed to be about like actual concerts, and we turned it into school, school stories.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So like, I'll throw it back to TMG real quick.
Yeah.
Like, where would you like if you had to rate that out of 10, like as a performance?
Well, it's kind of an interesting one because
it's different to what you. Yeah,
I've never really experienced it like that before, so I can't really rank it in terms of concerts that I've already been to, or like.
Well, just on its own, like as a singularity.
Well, I mean, I don't really like to do a number system, just because I feel like it's kind of, even if you give it like an 8 out of 10, people are like, oh, okay, that's still like 2 off 10, blah blah blah. So I had a really good time, and like it was super funny. So the whole time I was laughing, and like it was good. So that's all. That's like what I gotta say about it. And like the way that they set up was really cool. The lighting was cool. The sounds were cool.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. And like,
no, that's really good. I think next time, why do I keep making these noises? Next time Carl Barron comes through, we have to just immediately, like, without thinking, just book.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to book. Like, Jack and I, since probably year 4 or 3, have wanted to see Carl Barron live.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know who Carl Barron is, like...
You're not Aussie.
Yeah, you're not Aussie. And if you want to be Aussie, search him up. Just search
I'm sure every Aussie know who Carl
Any
Barron
of his clips. Like, such relatable humor because he's sarcastic and he takes everyday situations and just turns them into funny stuff. And I don't know how he does it so seamlessly. Like, Milo.
Yeah.
Chocolate stand in a can. Yeah. So, concerts.
Yeah.
Concerts. What was your first concert that you ever went to?
First concert was with
me?
Man right next to me.
I was so hoping you would say that.
Yeah, I see. I was gonna say the other one that I thought it was, but I remembered. Yeah.
So year 10, just before they went on their big break where they stopped performing and making music for years.
Year 10.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. When we were 10.
I was gonna say. We were
dude. 10. It was 2010. Year 4. The Gorillas.
Oh.
They
amazing.
They went on a tour and
there's
a photo of you and me.
Oh my god.
I'll put this photo on our Instagram and it'll probably be in the thumbnail. Oh man.
Did you think I was gonna say something else?
I was hoping you would say you lingered for a while, so I was like, damn, he's gonna say something else, and he'd be like, but do you remember the Gorillas?
Yeah, no.
So yeah, they went there and you're like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah,
they had the visuals of like the Gorillas cartoons going.
The only thing
while
that
they
was
played
bad
in the
about
band
it is like
where we were,
and like they were super drunk, like.
Not all of them were super drunk. The It's Dare guy was
just
drunk
the It's
again.
Dare guy, yeah.
He was drunk again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first concert I've ever been to, and Mum was like, "Oh, you can take some friends," and I was like, "I only want to take Jack." Wow, that mindset has stuck with me. So I was like, "Yeah, just take Jack."
Yeah.
I'm stuck with him.
We were right, like the last.
We were right at the back, and we still wore ear protection. You can see it in the photo.
Oh no. Do you remember like the drunk people around us?
Yeah, dude, they were all like, "Fuck yeah!" I'm gonna be like, I'll bleep all of this out, but you know what I'm saying.
They were like, "Oh, how old are you guys?" We're like, "Oh yeah, we're 10." They're like, "Yeah."
We're like, "Yeah, fucking awesome, fucking yeah." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Mum was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, and then I remember,
but Mum knew that there was gonna be swearing. Like,
I remember the opening acts. That came
They were
on.
pretty good.
They were like, "Oh, we know that there's kids in the crowd, but we don't give a fuck."
Yeah, and we were just like, "Yeah."
Yeah, because like, at that age, you're like, "Yeah," every time you hear the swear words.
Says Carl Aaron says, kids love swearing.
Yeah, indeed.
Jack, cover your ears. Fuck off.
Yeah.
So this is the stage. It was so good. Like,
oh yeah, I do remember that.
Like,
yeah, dude. Banger.
Feel Good was it was just
it felt good.
It felt good. It's Dare. It's a banger. Dude was drunk though.
Yeah, so that was a bit weird.
It's Dare. Stylo.
And the guy that like sings is like, he's got a great voice.
It was like so good. There's that one really fast song that they played, and they had like the animation of them in their apartment.
Yeah.
and there's like all the little monkeys.
That's gotta be a clip for this week.
It's like, there's like a really fast part, and they got their rapper to like do it. I'll remember it eventually. But here is a photo of you and me. Yeah,
I
dude.
can see it through the like back of the. Oh no. Oh my god.
Take a look at that.
Oh my
We are like super blast into the past right now. This is almost 10 years ago.
I was gonna say something about you, but I'm not going to. I was gonna say
My teeth?
No, I was just gonna say back when the lisp was a thing.
Yeah, dude, the lisp. If you've watched the general knowledge quiz video,
oh my god,
you'll see in there a reference to
dude,
that.
I literally look 4. You look 10. I look like 4.
You said like last week or like at some point that someone thought you were a dwarf in like primary school.
Yeah.
Dude, what a time.
Oh
dude,
my
what are we
God.
wearing? Okay, so let me like lay this out for you. Jack's wearing a black top with like...
It's a hoodie.
Oh, it's a hoodie?
Yeah,
okay.
it's a hoodie.
I
remember that
hoodie. It just
hoodie.
says active on it in black with some blue outline.
Yeah.
And
my hair has gel in it, but my hair's not sticking up.
It also looks like you've got like a receding hairline.
Yeah.
I had short hair. It's weird.
And it's like wavy.
Yeah.
Like...
I feel like if I cut it now, it would curl.
Probably.
Yeah. And I'm wearing like a rugby top.
Striped
with
one?
Yeah, red with little
Grey.
grey stripes and red buttons on it.
And we both have earplugs in.
Yep. Little yellow
And you're doing
earplugs.
the Italian thing with your hand.
In the background, I'm like, I gotta take a photo. Oh yeah, that was a brilliant performance. Like I gotta say,
my
that was a
God.
really good like first concert for me
Yeah.
because it wasn't like crazy,
Yeah.
but it was cool.
It was just, that
It was kind of
experience.
tamed, but it was still enough energy for me to like get a really good feel because that was around the time that I started getting into Skrill, and like I was. You right?
Yeah, I was
You okay?
just burping.
You right?
I didn't want to burp
You
into
okay?
the mic.
You feeling alright?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Thanks.
I love you. Thanks.
Every single... Oh, no, I was
Do
going to
your
say...
parents ever do that to you? Like you're talking to them, but they're distracted. They're on their phone. You're like, all right, love you, mum. Love you, mum. Oh, yeah, I love you too. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I'm not loved.
Yeah, it feels.
Feels? No, it doesn't happen to me. I'm so loved. Yeah.
No, but like, yeah, that opened up like different experiences for me, just because like I'd never done anything like that before. How many like of your concerts have been at like Rod Laver or?
I think that's the only one.
Oh, really?
That's the only one that I've ever been to. But I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I've had like.
Was Biebs perform there?
Nah, Biebs was at Etihad. Yes,
Oh.
I went to Justin Bieber's concert.
Yeah, but like that Purpose album was cool.
Yeah.
It was only cool for me because Skrill produced half of it. So.
No. So my second concert that I ever went to, which is what I was gonna say was my first. But
Yeah,
I remember that was Hilltop Hoods, and that was at Margaret Court, which is like next to Rod Laver. Yeah, I was gonna say it's cold as in here.
Yeah, no, we're just trying to cool down the house because it's hot.
Yeah, it was Hilltop Hoods. That was at Margaret Court, and then I saw Macklemore at Rod Laver, and then I
forgot you went and saw Macklemore.
I saw Hilltop Hoods again at Rod Laver.
Yeah, I think Jack's seen Hilltop Hoods at least like 100 times.
I've seen them twice, and then I saw Illy at Festival Hall.
I swear you've seen Hilltop Hoods like 5 times.
No, I've seen them twice.
Really?
Saw them once in 2015.
I probably just thought you went a lot because I didn't ever go to things.
And then once in 2016.
Except for the one time I went to Gorillas.
Yeah. And then I saw Illy at Festival Hall. All day at Festival Hall twice.
Yeah.
360 at the Evelyn Hotel.
I still get emails from them.
Dude. But like as much as I look back on like some of the earlier concerts that I went to, I'm like, oh, my music taste has changed so much since then. That 360 concert was cool because it was like such a small venue and like we were
close up.
Literally front row in the mosh.
Yeah, dude.
And I won a little contest thing.
Yeah, with Jack and I got a meet and greet.
He's like,
with
60.
60.
You got to email your ticket into this email and then I did it, and he's like, "Oh, congratulations! You get to do a meet and greet." And
with
so
60.
we met him and like.
And we met Pez.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Pez was like walking through. We're like, Pez, and he was like, "Oh, we'll get a photo."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Pez is tall as. Dude, so is 60. 60 is like looks like 7-foot giant.
Yeah.
Like performances like that where you're up close and you can like you're right there with the energy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like that's why, as much as I like rave on about Skrill's performance,
yeah,
Joyrides was that good because I was like right there.
Yeah.
I was right in front of it. I literally could have just climbed on stage.
Weren't you front row for Skrillex though?
Yeah, but like he was up on a big stage.
And like there was like a little barrier.
Yeah, there was a barrier, and then you get to climb up on stage, and then there was his
But you
desk.
gotta tell your infamous story on the podcast. I don't think you've ever told it.
What
the Skrillex story?
Yeah. Oh man.
So what is that? Was that FOMO?
No, it was Listen Out 2018.
Listen Out,
I was underage at the time, and I wasn't going to miss my chance.
Yeah.
So I got a fake ID.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. I got in. It was good. I don't know. I like my whole day was just based on the fact that I have to make it to Skrill.
Yeah.
Oh, I got hiccups.
Did you see who else did you see that day?
I saw Enchway. He's like a heavy bass producer. He's sick, like really, really great performance. Just like laying down dubstep. I'm like, whoa, yeah, and everyone else in the crowd's like, what do we do to this? I'm just like,
headbang,
just mosh, man. I saw Brockhampton.
Did you see ASAP?
Yeah, I saw ASAP Rocky. That was like, it was good, except he kept like talking. Just do the songs, man.
I don't mind like when people talk to the crowd.
There was too much talking.
Right.
Where half the talking was just him going, yo, get off his shoulders, put your phone down. It's like, yeah, okay, say it like twice and then keep performing, please.
Yeah. Then the main act of the night.
Yeah, dude, so to get to... I said to my mate, I was like, hey, look, I'm going to like push through the crowd. And he was like, oh, this is great because no one ever does that when I go to shows, so I'll do it with you. And I was like, cool. I got support. I'm like, I'm not going to be anywhere else but front row for Skrill. So... it took me all of ASAP Rocky's set to push, punch, kick, swear, scream my way through the crowd. Like, I literally punched people.
And like...
without them knowing. I just...
For context, like you said...
dude, this crowd... huge.
Yeah, but like, for context, you've been into Skrillex since like, what? Like year 10? Like...
oh, dude.
When you were 10?
Yeah, when I was 10.
So, literally, this is like 8 years...
yeah, I've waited 8 years to see this man live.
Yeah.
You know, he's the reason I make music. And I'm making my way through, and I finally get to like the front row, and it's just at the second last song of ASAP, and then ASAP's last song was Wild for the Night, which is this one he made with Skrill.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like surely Skrill comes out or something.
Was he on the same stage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that's like, so I was at front row, I was dead center of the stage, front row. I was like, I'm not letting go of this thing.
Yeah.
I'm not letting go of this rail. My friend was like, right, like...
a little bit behind.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Like, I could have, like, held his hand.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, take my phone, like, so you can take some videos. I was like, yeah, cool. Run out of breath.
And I remember, like... he texted me. It was...
after it, yeah. And anyway, yeah, so ASAP, like, he got off stage, they remove his testing album...
stuff,
yeah, his stage set, and I was like, yo, I'm not gonna cry, I'll be fine. And there was like this big Maori dude behind me, and we were having a chat, and I was like, yeah, bro, it's been my dream for ages to like see him live and blah blah blah. And I was like, he's like, oh man, that must be so sick, bro, you know. And then he's like, you know, giving me a high five, like giving me hugs. I'm like, oh sweet, this guy's nice. I like people at festivals, they're cool.
Yeah.
And they brought out like his stage, and I didn't realize that this was one of his permanent like stage sets. I was like, oh sick, I'm gonna be able to see one. I was like, I'm not gonna cry though. And then they brought out his big ill, like the red stripes, and I was like, ugh. And I lost it. And this big Maori dude's like, it's okay, bro, don't worry, your dream's coming true, it's happening, man. I felt like Saluni was comforting me.
Yeah.
And anyway, so, siren goes off. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, the whole performance was insane, the energy was ridiculous.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any better.
Oh man, so...
it got better.
He like jumps down from the stage, like out to the front of the crowd, and like, but normally people like run along and just give like quick high fives. He was just walking and like holding everyone's hand. It was like, thanks so much, thanks for being here. Your energy was amazing.
Did he end up like actually speaking with you, or?
No, it was like a very quick interaction. That's why I was like, I don't know what to say. Just grabbed my hand. I'm like, so I didn't know what to say, so I just screamed down. I was like, I love you. That's all I got. And then like afterwards,
that was not all you got.
They started like throwing out like merch, and I remember I counted because I was like, oh. They threw out 3 hats, 12 shirts, and I think pretty sure that was it. Throwing out the hats, they threw out like 5 shirts. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm not gonna get one. Like there was the merch dude throwing them out, Screw was like handing them out, and I was literally.
Was that merch available like at the store?
No, that's never going to be sold anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like shaking, I'm like crying.
Just gave it away.
Shut up. I'm like shaking. I'm like, and there were literally like people seeing me shaking, and they were like around me pointing at me going, go give him the shirt, it's his dream, give him the shirt, he deserves it.
Yeah.
And the Maori dude's just going like, come on bro, come on.
Yeah.
And then the Skrill comes up and hands me this tie-dye shirt with his...
Skrillex himself did it.
So that's why I freaked out about it.
I had no idea.
You didn't know that? No, that's why I freaked out so much about it. So gave me this shirt and I'm like...
What did he say?
Oh, you just handed him and then kept going on. So I was like...
He's like a fucking piece of shit.
Take it, you little shit. Oh my God, calm down. And I'm like, dude, I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I got phone in my hands, glasses in my hands, because I couldn't have my glasses on my head, otherwise I would have lost them.
Yeah.
Headbanging. Shirt, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do. Anyway, so we started climbing out of the thing. Yeah, I drank straight vodka after that because I thought it was water, and I was like,
yeah,
because my whole face was stinging. Anyway, so I get to like my friends who are waiting, like Alicia and all that, and they're like, "Who would you?" And I looked in my hand, they're like, "What's that?" I was like, and I literally I don't think they understood a word because I was going. They're like, "Okay." And I open it up, and like my first reaction was like, "Oh my God, I held my hand," and like it had his logo on the front. And I'm like, "Oh," and I hugged it. And I've got a photo of that somewhere. And then I turned it around and saw the Owls logo on the back, which I didn't see before. And I was like, it was like a second wave of inaudible words.
Yeah, man.
It was amazing. Like that's as much as like I'm going to say like, oh, think Joyride's was better energy. Nah, that was my favorite performance hands down. But Joyride comes to it close. Like, whoa. I mean, with Joyride, like, I got the hat.
Yeah.
Only hat that's ever fit my head.
Didn't he grab your phone too?
Yeah, so he, like, pretty much walked off stage because he was like, oh, I gotta go, because he stayed for an extra 15 minutes, like, performing. Comes back out, and I'm like, take my phone! Took my phone, took a photo with the crowd, and then left. And I was like, and he's flipped me the bird on video as well.
Leaves with your phone.
Johnny, come back here, please. I need that. I kind of need that. Yeah, no, that was honestly, like, that was one of the best nights.
So, do you have that photo on your phone?
Yeah.
That he took?
Yeah, I'll put it up. We'll just have a bunch of different photos on this Instagram.
Yeah, we'll
and
put some
Facebook.
clips up on the Instagram.
100%. Yeah, that was amazing. We've been to some performances, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, we went to All Day.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
I saw All Day twice. I saw him once at Groove in the Moo.
I've seen him twice now as well.
Yeah, so once at Groove in the Moo.
Oh, actually, I've seen him 3 times. I saw him at Spilt Milk as well.
Yeah, true.
But that was only for like a brief thing.
Yeah, Jack and I saw him together at Festival Hall. Banger of a show. Like,
I saw him last...
He was high. He was high.
Yeah, definitely.
He ran off stage and like came back like 5 minutes later as well.
Yeah. No, I saw him twice at Festival Hall. I saw him last year with Jordan and my girlfriend and his girlfriend. I don't know. I think you were in...
I was probably in Adelaide, yeah.
And yeah, like I liked last year's show better.
Yeah.
But like every single time I've seen him perform, he's been really good. So. Yeah,
I can't find a false note in his performances except for the fact that he missed out on some songs. But like the ones that he have performed,
yeah, but that's like it's not.
You can't perform every
song.
Exactly. But the ones that he did perform, so good. Amazing. Like everyone's just I wish he performed Ghost though, so bad.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
What the hell was that?
There's like a bee.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
There's a bee. There's a bee.
Oh, I just had some, while we're on the topic of music and stuff, I had some questions.
While we're on the topic, our whole thing's on music.
Do you find it strange or it's weird to me that certain songs can bring back nostalgia, but not a visual cue? You hear a song and you your mind just instantly goes to you go back to the place that you like either first heard that song or like a memory that you've had with that song.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
And like, it's weird how like.
I think it's weird, but I think it's normal.
Yeah.
It's so cool because like every time I hear the Fuji opener, the Friday night, I go back to that. Like it's one of the best days of my life. That was the night I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I got to work at this.
Yeah, and like, I know when I listen to music, like, I'm not the one to make playlists. Like, I don't usually make playlists. Yeah. But sometimes I make playlists for like I have a sad songs playlist. I have like a hype. If I'm trying to get like pumped up or whatever.
Most of my songs are hype.
Do you have like songs or albums or playlists that you listen to for when you're in a certain mood?
Yeah, definitely. I think if I'm in a certain mood, I'll be in that mood for a bit, so I'll already have those songs ready in like a history. So I'll just keep playing the history through. And like, do you have
just
cycle them?
Say if you're like in a pretty shit mood or like you're feeling sad or whatever. Do you try and play like happy songs to try and change your mood, or do you listen to sad songs?
I ride the wave and I play sad songs. Yeah. Like some of the songs like don't even need to be sad, but they just need to have like a minor key.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's this one song. It's called "Hands on Me" or something like that by Child. It's like CH 3 I's and an LD. Check it out. It's a really good song. And it's like. Don't take your hands off of me. And I'm like, oh man, I'm in a really crappy mood. This is a really nice song, but it's gonna like push me through this a little bit. You know? It's a great song. Go check it out. Oh.
Yeah, like I know I definitely.
Yeah, so you do the same. I think we've discussed this before, and do you feel it helps? Like listening to that mood?
Yeah, definitely. Like, then I'm like, and usually after I do that, like I'm out of the mood.
Yeah. It helped. It does help. But I think it's subjective. I think some people find listening to the happy music really helps them get out of it.
And like I know people who'll just listen to like any song, and it doesn't matter like if it's a sad song. It's just the music that gets them out. They just listen to music, and I'm like, how can you listen to a sad song when we're at a party and it's like vibes?
Yeah, dude. I can't go to a party and hear a sad song because I'm gonna be like, what the hell? And then indefinitely, like I'm gonna get like not sad, but I'll be like, my mood will be sort of like,
yeah, like
I'll slightly deflate a balloon.
Or like when someone's really sad and they listen to like the happiest songs, and you're like,
yeah, I all of a sudden like I feel like I listen to a happy song if I'm sad, and I'm like, wish I was like that, and then I get sadder. I want to listen to a really depressing song and be like, oh, well, this person's sadder than me. I might be right.
Another question I have is name some of the corniest songs that you know.
The corniest? Sag My Pants by Hobson.
Sag My Pants.
Sag My Pants by Hobson is like definitely there. Happy Ending by Hobson.
Yeah.
I can be on everything you gave me $50. Yeah, we won't sing it. Get cancelled and demonetized. Not that we are monetized. Not that we are monetized anyway.
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, I a lot of Hobson songs are really corny. I feel like what's another really corny song? I don't think it's corny. I think it's just weird. Okay by Mac.
Yeah.
Get a Mac.
That is weird
with Tyler. Song. That's a banger of a song, and I can't listen to it for some reason because it's blocked in the country.
Yeah, I have the album though, so like I can listen to it.
Nice. What about you? What's like a few?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any. As ironic as it is, because I went to see TMG last night, I think a lot of like YouTube songs are really corny.
Oh, dude, like Bitch Lasagna.
Yeah, and like all of Rice Gum's like diss tracks and all that.
T-Series ain't nothing but lasagna. Yeah, dude, my mum sings it around the house because the kids got her onto it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not a good time. Not a good time.
Yeah. Another quick question: when you listen to songs, right? Do you listen to like all your songs on shuffle, or do you have to listen to an album from start to finish?
Oh, if I'm going to listen to an album, I'll generally listen to it from start to finish. If I like the whole album. If I don't like the whole album, I probably wouldn't have bought the whole album. I would have just bought the songs I liked. Because
I usually like pick an album. Like say if I'm going on a train ride, I'll pick an album and just listen to that whole album.
Well, I like as I go along throughout time, I have like a few set songs that I'm like really vibing. So I'll just like play them over and over again until I get sick of them, and then I'll find different songs So yeah, but like I've got a playlist on my phone. I think it's called 2020 All Timers. So it's like all the songs from past that I still listen to now that I really vibe, and I'll keep adding to it as long as it's something that I really like and I'll listen to all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have my own song in there, which is really depressing. Yeah, we have smashed this episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed.
For all the music lovers, like this might have been really nice to listen to from other music lovers. Ting. Yeah. What's so just one last crisscross. One last quick question. Your current favorite song and why?
See, this is a question I hate because I'm the kind of person that will listen to like an album. So when someone goes, "What's your favorite song?" I'm like, "Oh, I kind of like the whole album, you know." But
all right, well, let's flick with the whole album then. What's your current favorite album?
Current favorite, yeah. See, that's another thing as well because like it changes every couple of weeks.
Just tell me. Don't beat around the bush.
See, I'm gonna give you like a list because I can't decide. Like,
okay.
Top 3. If I could give you a top 3 right now of songs of albums that I'm vibing or songs. Starry Night from All Day.
Yep,
that's
banger of an album.
Always a vibe.
So good.
Good AM by Mac Miller.
Yeah, that's
the
late great
banger.
That is a really good album actually.
And just anything like a lot of J. Cole is good.
Yeah, you like your J. Cole, don't you?
Yeah, I like J. Cole. He's good. He's good for
he's
got like bangers and then he's got like deep stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, no, good stuff. Good stuff, man.
What about yourself?
Definitely. At the moment, I'm gonna have to put one of Abstract's songs in like number one at the moment that I like keep listening to. Oh, number one? No, okay. Number one, I'm sorry. Dude, that's the exact same thing. I can't like place them.
Actually, I have one that I'm gonna say right now.
Like
which
favorite
is like
song?
my current favorite song.
Okay, go.
You know that Intention song?
By Biebs, but Quavo?
And Quavo.
Yeah, I did hear a bit of it. It does sound good.
Yeah,
I will admit.
But everyone like roasts me for it because everyone's like, his new album fucking sucks.
Whatever. Who cares? Like, Music's so subjective. Like, just don't worry about what anyone else says. In number one, by What So Not and Diablo, Ooga Damn, Reaper remix. I've been getting into drum and bass so much recently, like after seeing Joyride. That's in number one. In number two would definitely have to be S ISO by Abstract and what's his name? Azdek. Sick song. Like it's awesome. And definitely coming in at third would have to be Midnight Hour. Like it's such a banger. I bet your little wanna look like me. I bet your little brother wanna pull up on me. Ooh, girl, let me talk like. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, might be a good place to wrap up. I reckon.
Yes. Nostalgia and music filled episode. And believe me, we have not run out of material for high school stories. And
dude, I'm telling you right now, this episode could go for about 2 hours.
Oh, it literally could. We have many stories to tell about our high school days. So we will explore them in further detail
for another time.
Yes, indeed.
Jack, where can they find you, my friend?
They can find me on Instagram at jack.shelt. What about yourself?
You can find me on Instagram at dire.tunes. And on Twitter at DireTunes.
Yep.
You can also find the socials for the show on Instagram at The Icebreaker Podcast and on Facebook at The Icebreaker Podcast. The links will be in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification icon so you don't miss any releases. And The Icebreaker Podcast is also on Apple Podcasts to listen online, offline, anytime. Link will be in the description. Why do I start talking like this? Yeah. Thanks everyone for listening. It's been a good app.
It has. It's been very fun to talk about.
Yes, we do like our music. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.